from Producer Bazaar, and I'll be moderating today's session. A very warm welcome to all of you joining here for this webinar titled Music Royalties in India. So if you're a musician, composer, lyricist, or anybody in the music ecosystem, this conversation is for you. So let me start with the number that will make us all pause for a second. 790 crores. 790 crores. Yes, that much amount of money was distributed as music royalties in the year of 2025. So now the real question is, what are these royalties and who are these for and how did they get this money and for what usage? Most
Yeah,
importantly, how can creators ensure that they're part of this 790 crore industry? So that's exactly why we're diving into this. To guide us through this topic, you need somebody who doesn't just understand law, who's actually in the heart of the music ecosystems. Which is why we are delighted to have you with us, sir, Mr. Balamurali, who is the Member Relations South of Indian Performing Rights Society. Mr. Balamurali has closely worked with creators, musicians, music publishers, and even independent creators, which by helping them understand how royalties are collected, tracked, and distributed throughout the country. We're truly glad and honored to have you with us, sir.
thank you. Thank you for inviting me to participate in this webinar. First of all, I would thank you, Producer Bazaar, and I decline for inviting me once again. Thank you so much for that. So, I'm starting off with this 790 crore royalty, which has been distributed last year for the music publisher, author, composers. So, we actually deal with mainly the royalty. We claim we collect the royalty from various platforms and we distribute it to the author, composer, and publishers. Okay. So, since you asked from where all we collect, on which uh, mediums we collect, and what are the platforms we work with. So, first one is mainly we can say the streaming platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Ghana, Soundbeat. These are the streaming platforms. And apart from that, live performances, wherever the live performances been happening in across India. So we go and collect. We have a separate licensing team who work with closely the event organizers and the venues. So they will go and collect the revenue, and we receive a set list from uh, the venue and the event organizers. So we, based on the set list, what are the songs have been performed in the events. So based on that data, we work with and we distribute the royalty, live performance royalty. So streaming and then live performances, broadcasting. Okay, so broadcasting is television, radio. Okay, so these are the uh, categories of royalty which we collect and distribute.
Okay, sir. But now the main important is I think all the creators would want to know is what is the difference between music revenue and music royalties? Or is there any sort of relationship with them?
Yeah. See, when the music producer, they produce a music and they upload the content and they release the content through streaming platforms. They directly get the revenue from YouTube. They directly get the revenue from the music distributor from across all of the streaming platforms. That is a revenue. Royalty, which uh, the creators cannot directly collect. Okay, wherein IPR plays a major role as a collective management organization, performance rights organization to collect the royalty. So if I have for an example, I'm an individual creator. Okay, I produce a music and I release a music individually. So I cannot track wherever the live performance is happening. I cannot go and track the broadcasting wherever my song is getting played. So wherein IPRS plays a major role to identify the venues, events, and other streaming platforms wherever my song is played. So we go and collect. Okay. So that is why each and every country have their own PRO, like IPRS Performance Rights Organization, who collect the royalty. And also if we can take the example of the streaming platforms, the direct revenue, whatever per streaming revenue, it will come to you directly. Okay. As an audio label, as you are the owner of the music producer, you will get the revenue directly. But the royalty will be collected through the society like IPRS only. They will pay the royalty to the society only, so we will collect and distribute it to the author, composer, and publishers.
Got it, sir. So mainly
Yeah.
when a song is released, let's say in OTT platforms or in like live shows, that's when
Okay.
we play a role, right? So I would say the difference between, I think it's better to address the difference between the publishing and the distribution. So because most of
Yeah.
the creators get confused with distribution's revenue and publishing revenue. So where does IPRS practically enter in the life cycle, sir?
We come and play the major role in the publishing part. Okay. See, I'm the music owner. I'm the music producer. I have released my song. I have distributed through the distributor, music distributor. So other streaming revenues will distributor will collect the streaming revenues and they will pay directly to the music owners. Okay. For publishing revenue, whenever you release a song, so IPRS have the writer portal access, writer portal, and we have issued the writer portal and publisher portal access to the each and every creators and publishers. So after taking a membership with the IPRS, the first responsibility to register, enroll your song, register all your works to IPRS. So we have given the portal for the author composer as a writer portal and for publisher for the publisher portal. Publisher means audio label owner, music producer. So when they release a song, they have to just come and register your song with IPRS with the help of the writer portal and publisher portal. So we, based on the list of songs which you have registered, based on that, we will go and collect to the all streaming platforms. And we'll come to know, see, some of the live performances may perform your song. So we receive a performance revenue, performance royalty from them. So we will check whether this song is belongs to this creator, this song is belongs to this composer. So then, based on that, we will give that royalty to you.
When you're talking about
Yeah.
like where a film comes, I would say the recent we have the Good Bad Ugly case where the songs of Ilayaraja sir was used without the
Yes.
composer's proper permission. So the film was even pulled from Netflix because of it. So from the licensing and royalty perspective, sir, what lessons do you think a producer or any creator should take away from pre-existing music for their films?
Yeah, actually, see, when I'm producing the music, okay, so I'm the producer of a movie or I'm a producer of the independent music, okay. So when I produced, if I own the rights for the complete song 100%, if I have just sold the song to the any one of the audio label, okay, then I don't have a access for the publishing revenue to claim it because I have created a music and I have already sold it. Okay. So then the person who bought that audio rights, he have a 100%, 50% of the publishing revenue, publishing rights as a publisher. Okay. But here in this case, since you mentioned about this case, so here how he have collected, no, Raja sir has been collected like he have done his literary work for some movie, some other movie in 80s, 70s, 80s. Okay, they have reused it. Because of that work, that melody work, whatever he have composed, that has been reused in the particular movie. So he have attempted a case. So and then he got win in that, and you know the case result also, right? So whenever I do a lyric, I compose a music for some independent track or some other movies. I own that particular work rights of the lyrical and melody. Okay, for composer it is a melody work and author it's a lyrical work, right? So whenever it is getting streamed, whenever it is getting performed for that particular song rights is with me only. Means that what's rights? That is why the publishing rights is with author composer only. 50% rights owned by the sound master recording company, audio label, or music producers who are, have the rights for the complete sound master recording.
Right, sir. What do you think is like these days, these creators, they often receive revenue, but they tend to miss out on royalties. So, what do you think are the mistakes that these independent creators or young creators who are up and coming, they miss out on?
Actually, there's a lack of awareness about this PRS, like performance rights organization, collective management organization like IPRS. People doesn't aware of. They have a lack of awareness about IPRS. Uh, they don't know who's IPRS. They don't know what is IPRS. What are the roles we uh, actually do in music industry. They doesn't even aware of this. That's one of the biggest reason why we are conducting uh, this kind of sessions, and we are going and participating in multiple events, and we have our own brand called My Music, My Rights, and we are doing it. The season 3 is going to happen. It is starting in February month. So we are also giving a lot of awareness programs to enroll with IPRS. We are educating people through multiple mediums. Our corporate office also, now we have started a IP hub. Like you have IP claimers, so we also started like IP hub initiatives where IPRS is not there. We have identified some studios, some music labels who can support us in future for the music creators enrollment, and with that work registration process, wherever they can, wherever IPRS is not present. So we are just identifying some studios and audio label companies who can support us, and we are giving them as a IP hub. So that is also going to happen. So people, only thing is like they have to know the commercial value of their music work. They need to educate. If some new composers coming, author is already a member of IPRS. They may work with closely work with composer, but they won't share this awareness to the newcomers. So they have to communicate each other properly. Whenever I would request to all music composer authors, wherever you are able to work with the newcomers, so just ask them, you are an IPRS member.
Yes,
So
sir.
then,
Yes, sir. Please tell me.
yeah, then only this. See, every time people won't available in the online. Whenever we post something in our social media pages, every time they won't see. They will see also, they will skip it. They don't want to read it. If I write some 10-15 lines about IPRS, they'll just scroll down like this and they'll skip off. Okay. Only thing is, each and every musician or audio label company, they have to take the ownership and they have to educate that creators about this IPRS portion of royalty which they are going to pay. Might be it will be very low. In the initial stage, it will be very, very low only. But on a period of time, they started composing 50 track, 100 track, then 200, 300. When the count is getting increased, if something is going viral, you will start getting the good amount of money. See, I don't want to name it. I know one person I have recently onboarded him. He have done only one song. Okay. When I approached him, he said, "Sir, I have just completed one song and it got released. When I do more than 20 songs, then I'll join IPRS." Then I told him, "See, your song is doing very good. You will call me after joining IPRS after 4 to 5 months. You will call me and thank definitely." Then he said, "Okay, I'll start registering with IPRS." He joined, and after 3-4 months, when he got the money, royalty received for one song, he called me and he actually uh, said thanks to me. Said thank you, because I have been followed like more than 1.5 months. Then only he joined in IPRS. Then he said, "Sir, on your first call itself, I should register the IPRS. I was missed actually. So then I said, okay, just you take this and you need to inform me whenever you go and work with any new people. You just put a word that whether you are an IPRS member or not.
So on that
Now,
note, who all do you think can be enrolled into IPRS, sir? Be it like very layman terms, who are musicians, lyricists, who all can be a part of IPRS, sir?
see, lyricist, music composer, and publisher. Publisher in the sense music producer, as I mentioned earlier, audio label companies. So only these three people.
Got it, sir. I would also add on to the factor of lack of awareness, also the imperfect rights documentation. A lot of these creators are not aware whether they gave away their publishing rights in contracts. So they treat contracts as like the end of monetization, but it's actually in the beginning. So, like you said, they should be aware of performance royalties, publishing rights. They have to check whether it's retained. Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
yes,
creators miss royalty because they believe money isn't there. Like you said, money will come throughout the performance. So on that
yes.
note, sir, what would you say to these up and coming watching people watching today who are all these creators? What are the practical steps that they could take to ensure they're actually receiving these kind of royalties and not missing out on them?
Yeah, there's a myth which has been created for long about this publishing revenue, publishing royalty, and about IPRS. People think like, see, the best example I have given, right? With the one song, he have received some amount that is actually more than the salary which he got for the song. He received a royalty. Okay, but some people are thinking like, once I join IPRS, the money will come every month like salary. Okay, so people are thinking like that also. But the thing is, once you join with IPRS, without missing, they need to open the writer portal and then they have to register their works. They have to register their sound. So we have a clear instruction and we are conducting a session every week. We are conducting an online training session 2 times every Tuesday and Friday, 11:30 to 12:30. We are conducting an online session. So whenever they become a member of IPRS, they have to uh, log in the writer portal and then they have to register the song without missing. People are joining IPRS. We have recently done the analysis. We have taken some for 4,000 members. We have find out actually 4,000 members, and they have not logged into the writer portal more than 2 years. They have not even logged in. What are the songs they have released? It is released and it is generating the royalty, but they have not informed IPRS. Whenever they come and open the writer portal and register the song, then only we come to know these songs are belongs to this composer, this lyricist, and this publisher, and then we will distribute the royalty. Okay, but as I said, the royalty is being generated, but it is not getting collected and distributed to the correct composer, author, and publisher. And mainly one more thing, the publisher who are not producers or audio label companies, whenever they do the registration, they will give the credit to author composer. Okay. If I'm a producer, I'm logging through the publisher portal. I have to give composer author name and I have to give the credit for the particular song. Then it will automatically will come and reflect in your writer portal, author composer का writer portal. Okay. But even though if publisher is doing for you, your responsibility to log in your writer portal access and you have to check whether that song is listed in your work list. Most of the people are not bothering about this and they are not even doing it. That is a more concern from us. From documentation team, we have a separate team called documentation team. They even conducting 2 sessions every week. Most of the people will join, and then next week itself they release a song. Then they won't register. So these are the things they have to be very carefully because it is their right to collect the royalty, their responsibility to register the song in the portal which we have given to them. Most of the people are not logging in also. They'll, after releasing some 10, 15 songs, they'll come and ask that I have released this many songs, I'm not getting royalty. When I go and check, there won't be any registration for that particular song, which has more than 4 million, 5 million views. So we have experienced a lot of things. So they have to they think once they release a song, they will collect the royalty. It is not like that. They have to inform IPRS with the proper song registration. Then only we will go and collect when our live performance is happening in digital streaming everywhere. We will collect and give it to author, composer, and publisher.
Sir, from this end of the cycle, sir, like when all a person, an end user, has to take license from IPRS, this is not from the creator side. However, if I'm like, let's say I'm a restaurant owner or wherever, what kind of license and like where all, if I am going for an amusement park or like a bank, I'm sure a lot of people are not aware of when to all take a license when you're not in the media space. When all can a person take a license from, sir?
See, wherever the music is commercially played, they have to definitely take a license with IPRS, because some people will say we have taken a license from so and so organization, we won't pay uh, no need to pay to IPRS. It is not like that, because IPRS is the only organization who is there for author, composer, and publisher. Okay, wherever the restaurant is playing a song, they have to take the license. Even in the hotel venues, and the wherever the public performance is happening, event organizers, they and all have to get a license before doing any performances outside. Okay, lot of the organizers and venues, they are taking, because they have been practiced many years. They are taking. Some of the event organizers, some of the uh, venue owners, maybe doesn't know about what is licensing, why we need to pay to IPRS. Okay, but when we go and approach, it is happening, and we are collecting license fee, and then we are distributing. That is also one of the revenue mode.
So the main
Royalty.
question that keeps popping up in this subject is that I have obtained the license from the owner of the sound recording, but do I still have to come and take license from IPRS? Is that keeps coming up? So what do you think about that, sir?
Come again. For the
I said
sound,
a lot of people might say I have taken license, I've obtained the license from the owner of the sound recording. Do they still
yeah.
have to come and take license from IPRS?
Yes, definitely, definitely. Why? Because we are the IPRS is the only organization who collects royalty for author, composer. Sound master recording, they will pay the royalty to the audio label owners. Okay, that they will not pay any money to author, composer, individual author, composers. Okay, wherein if they take the license, that money will go to the author, composer, as well as publishers. Sound master recording, that is a different case. People will say like, I have taken a sound master licensing, why I need to take with IPRS? Definitely they have to take it. Yes.
Sorry, sir. I think.
Yeah,
Let me know. Huh. So yes, sir. Basically, we wanted to cover about the music distribution, music publishing, and the main important, I think everybody would have understood when we have to take a license or when a person as a creator, the difference between his music revenue and music
yes.
royalties. So anything else that you want to add about the 790 crore industry? The huge number is why I think everybody is here. So do you want
Yes,
to talk
yes.
about that, sir?
See, actually, 2017-18, we have started with 46 crore royalty collection in India. Now, last year it was 790 crore. So it may increase in the future, 25, 26, sorry, 26, 27, it will go more than 1,000. because the music industry has a potential to reach a higher volume of generating revenues, and even in India also the royalties getting like increasing uh, like anything from last 5 years. It has been massive increase from 46 crore to 790 crore. So imagine how the graph is in the music industry and the royalty distribution thing. So next year definitely it will be increased. So the thing is, music composers need to understand, music composer and lyricist need to understand when they do any song, any releases, they have to. This somebody is asking about song by A. Yeah, I was actually putting a question. Yeah, so they need to like doesn't think about if they have you have released any single song. So then you immediately you come and register with IPRS. So you have a lot of benefits apart from your royalty thing. You have a lot of benefits joining IPRS. So that's what I want to mention.
Now, I think
Just
it's like you're saying, sir, it's better to address the question. So, can we go to the
yes, yes,
question
yes.
answer?
Yeah.
I, I think one of them has asked,
We what
yes,
about rights,
we
rights and
created song
yes.
using AI. What about the rights and processes?
See, I'm writing some lyric and I'm just releasing it in using any AI tool and generating a music, and I'm just releasing it in streaming platforms. The original composition compared to the original composition and the AI creation have a different revenue percentages. See, if for example, if I'm creating a music and I'm doing a proper video shoot and I have created a proper video song and I'm releasing it in streaming platform. Okay, that is a different case. I'm just writing a lyric and I'm just composing a music through AI and I'm creating a AI video and I'm releasing it. Both have a different revenue shares. But I'm not saying it will not create a revenue, but it is very less. It is very less. The original composition is creating 50 rupees per 1,000 views. For example, I'm giving. Okay, AI may create 50 paise to 1 rupee. Imagine the difference. So copyrights in the sense, as of now, we are not providing any royalty for the AI music. No such organization is giving for the AI thing. For the lyrical work, what are the lyrical work they are doing? For that, they can get it.
Okay.
And also, they need to properly distribute the music.
Okay, sir.
And most of the distributors are not accepting the AI music. That is also there.
The floor is open to our audience. If anybody has any
Yeah.
question, you can unmute yourself and ask the question directly. Or you can drop your questions in the chat box. I think Yash has raised their hand.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah. Please, sir.
Okay. First of all, thank you for this wonderful session, sir.
Thank you so much,
My
sir.
name is
Thank you.
Actually, I have a follow-up doubt. Now,
Yes, sir. Please.
in cases of AI, now if someone is basically remixing it or creating a sample of any music, and that music is the music that is generated through AI, now that is
Okay.
used in another platform, like suppose in an advertisement. So how
Okay.
do we tackle that situation?
If you release the song with the AI in other platform, they are using it in advertisement.
An advertisement or in any music or something like that. So how do we tackle that? Because the song that was
Okay.
originally composed, now after
Okay.
remixing it, after putting some AI work into it, now that song is not completely different, but yes, it is a little more melodious and something like that. So how do we tackle that? Because now no new creative effort is put into that song. But however, with the help of AI, now that song is being streamed, or that is used in advertisement or movies. So how do we tackle that?
So that is completely a different thing from IPRS case. IPRS manages only the publishing revenue. Okay. This thing you need to check with whether if it is being distributed through any music distributor, or if you are attached with your channel is attached with any CMS, then you need to check with them.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Also,
Hi,
sir.
Yeah,
Hello,
please.
sir. My name is Karthik. I'm
Yes,
an
sir.
independent musician.
Okay.
I have a doubt that doing independent music, is that going with a label like Sarigama, Think Music, if I associate with them and I
Okay,
produce
sir.
music, is that still I have a copyrights eligible benefits for me
Yeah,
in
yeah,
revenue?
yeah. See, once you have done your lyrical work or your composition work,
Okay.
when you have given to any audio label, then also you have these royalty for author composer only.
Okay.
After you after you, it will go for your legal years almost after 60 years.
Okay. But the nowadays,
Until your lifetime, after you also it will go 60 till 60 years for your legal years. Yeah.
but labels are nowadays making an agreement regarding
Yeah.
that entire
That is not
revenue.
valid. See, that is not valid at all for the royalty purpose. Whenever the producer, if you work with any movie or movie producer or any independent labels, when they get the letter from you, okay, what
Okay.
they'll do, they will come and submit to the IPRS, right?
Okay.
So we
Okay.
won't accept it. We won't accept it, and it is not valid at all.
Validate. Okay. Okay. Okay.
It is not valid. If you find
Is
it
this
and give it also, it is not valid. Yes.
okay? I have a final doubt.
Yeah.
That if I produce a video music label,
Okay.
music video. For example, like 10 lakhs I spending for that audio and video.
Okay.
If I publish it in my own YouTube channel and Instas,
Okay.
what will be the revenues I can able to generate as a basic musician, as independent musician, as a new to this? How can I generate? Is that really can possible to generate more than 10 lakhs?
Definitely, it is possible, sir. YouTube, such as the platform, other streaming platforms, have their own percentage of revenue, okay, for the streamings. So each and every
Okay.
platform have the different set of category-wise payment.
Oh,
So definitely you can reach it, but the only thing is you need to produce a good content.
oh, right.
Yeah.
Uh, Can you able to get your contact regarding that, sir? Because I'm planning to pitch a product, designing the pre-production stage. Can you
Okay.
able to guide this process?
Yes, sir. You can take my number and just call me. We'll discuss.
Sure.
Anything from IPRS, I can help you. Yes.
Maybe, Mr. Karthikeyan, in case you don't want to give away your moral rights or your underlying rights, we can help you get your agreement.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Producer
Okay.
Bazaar, I will contact. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
they are also there to help you.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anybody else with any questions?
Just one more question, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, please, sir. Please.
Also, sir, I wanted to ask if any law student or anyone who is interested in copyrights, he want to become a part of IPRS. So is there a particular exam that we have to give or something like that?
No, I completely lost in the first part. Come again, please.
Sir, suppose any law student or anyone interested in copyrights want to join IPRS,
Last
can they do?
student.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, anybody can join. See, any author, composer, any uh, publisher can join IPRS. If you have released, see, only one eligibility criteria which we follow, you have to release at least one song. In that particular song, there should be a clear credit mention on your name as a lyricist or composer.
Is that, sir,
Lot,
fine?
lot
Okay,
of
okay, sir.
doctors are, lot of doctors are who produces music.
Sir, if a
Yeah,
song is produced, lyrical
yeah.
right and composer, music composer, who will be the majority shareholder for in
See,
IPR?
publisher owns 50%, lyricist own 25%, composer own 25%.
Okay, okay. Publisher in the sense
We
label, right?
collect, sir, if you, yeah, publisher means are you label or producer? Whoever owning the sound master recording rights.
Okay.
Okay, see, some producers, what they'll do is they won't give it to any audio label. They will keep the rights with them. So they call us publisher.
Okay.
So
Yes,
we
yes.
have a question on the chat. They've asked, apart from lyricist and music composer, doesn't the singer get royalties?
IPRS is not providing for the singer, only music composers and lyricists and publishers. There is a separate society called ISAMRA who provides royalty. So there is a website is also available online. You can check it. What are the criteria they follow? What are the things they do? You can go and check it. Yeah.
Anybody else in the audience? Do you have any other questions? I'm assuming you don't.
Yes.
So do you have anything final to say before we close the session and I give you the
Yeah.
conclusion? As we come close to the today's session, I think one thing, like you said, sir, is very clear. Music royalties are real, the money actually exists, but awareness is key and it's probably everything. So today's conversation, I think it helped a lot of creators get reminded us that behind every stream, every broadcast, or every performance as such, there is a right. And behind that right, that deserves to get paid. So I think everybody's understood the difference between music royalties and music revenue. So with that, I thank you, a big thank you to our guest speaker, sir, for breaking down the complex system which it is, the difference between revenue and royalties actually from both creators' point of view and from the IPRS point of view itself. So your insights actually dwelled how royalties are collected, tracked. So I think it was very incredible session and an insightful session. Thank you all for joining us today. And if there's no other questions, I thank you all for joining us today. We'll meet with another session. Thank you all. Thank you so much, sir, for joining with us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.